Hello and welcome to another edition of the Winedown video blogs. I am your host, Ben Franco. It's been a while since I've talked to you, but I've been very busy. But we have some new wines this week. I figured I'd give you a quick talk about them. One of those wines is the Field Recordings. This is the Fiction Red Blend. We can call this, we'll just call it more of a field blend. It's 47% Zinfandel, but then there's about 7 or 8 other grapes blended in, so it's kind of everything but the kitchen sink. Coming from Paso, Robles. Paso Robles is known to be fairly warm, cooler nights, though. So in the day, definitely getting a lot of heat into the grapes, into the vines, really helping to get really bold fruit. But then at night, really cools down, helps to retain some of that acidity. And it's really the kind of the Wild West of the kind of the Southern California area. So let's give it a taste. So real quick, color-wise here, it's just like a moderate purple in color here. Tears here, definitely staining a little bit and leaving some fairly big tears. Really both black and red fruits here, so blackberries, black cherries, and then just like kind of like a, you know, maybe a tart sour cherry, maybe a cranberry pomegranate kind of thing happening, which is really interesting. And then there's that there's a little bit 20% of both French and American new oak, so you're getting a little bit of vanilla in there. Really rich, ripe fruit, like really ripe, really rich. The fruit is just going for days on my palate, and really repeating some of those notes, blackberry, black cherries, and there's those those red fruits that are in there as well. There's definitely some alcohol here, but it is somewhat restrained by the fruit, and then the tannins are kind of really mild, really mellow, but the finish is really long. I think you'll enjoy this one. Next wine. So next wine, we are going to Spain. This is the basically the TAFALL Priorat. So this is Priorat, Spain. This is kind of been made famous over the last few years. Robert Parker really likes this area. This is about 150 miles from Barcelona. Really known for their, they have this really unique soil called the Licoria, and it's like a really tough granite, and it's where the grapes really struggle. Temperatures are kind of all over the place, mostly hot, but there's a lot of hills, so there's a lot of microclimates here as well. Grenache is kind of the king here, but it's blended with a lot of other grapes. This one is like 47% Grenache, and then it has a blend of, I think there's Cabernet, and there's also another grape that's escaping me. But let's take a look at Priorat. So color here, again, kind of a lighter purple in color. Just very light staining, and there's kind of, I would say medium tears here on the nose. Again, very unique blend of red and black fruits on this wine as well. Like black cassis and red cassis are kind of coming together on this wine. That you can get that vanilla component from the oak. This does spend 12 months in some French oak, some of it new. It's also some like that old world character, some the leather, the old basement kind of character coming through in this wine. This wine maintains grapefruit. The fruit is almost tart on the palate, so the red fruits kind of come through, the little pomegranate, little cherry. A little bit more tannic structure on this wine. There's definitely a little bit of a backbone here. Really two unique wines I think you'll enjoy, so stop in and check them out, and we will see you next time on the Winedown Video Blogs.